Hey gang, Melissa here, and today I have April 2014 empties for you. I'm not even going to talk about how fast this month and year have gone by. I'm just going to jump right in. I will say though, I'm not looking forward to summer. I know a lot of you just went, boo! I hate the summer. It's hot, nasty, sticky, and probably because I grew up north where it's cold and it doesn't matter. But first thing I'm going to show you, look at me jumping right in. That's rare. But here we go, a hair product. This is something I hauled a really long time ago. It's from Extend. It's called Simply Smooth Magic Potion. It's a keratin reparative. And even though I got it a long time ago, you can see there's not a ton of it gone. But I use this after I get out of the shower from here down just to get extra moisture and extra softness to the ends here because they tend to go drier. I don't really have dry hair, but this obviously will go drier before anything else will. And I love the smell. It smells like the beach. It smells like coconut, and I don't have anything bad to say about it. I like it. I think the price wasn't great, but I don't even want to talk about that because I don't remember what it was for sure. But while we're on hair products, let me show you one more. This is coconut oil. Nativa Organic Extra Virgin Coconut Oil. I've had this for a long time, and I know there's a plethora of uses for it, and there's a ton of it gone. I gave some of it to one of my friends, but I only use this for two things right now. I did try it for taking my makeup off, and it did take it off, but it took longer than I was caring and willing to wait. I'm not a patient person, and I didn't feel like sitting there rubbing too long doing it, and I felt like it just took too long, so I went back to my Avon makeup remover. So I basically use this for two things. The main thing I use it for is a hair mask. At least once a week, I do a full hair mask, and I start right here because a lot of times I think if you have oily hair, I guess you wouldn't maybe put it there, but the older I get, for some reason I'm getting a little dry patch right at my hairline, and I didn't start getting it until I wasn't washing my hair but 2 or 3 times a week, so maybe that's what it is. But you would think it would be oilier, more oily. Oh, shut up! It would have more oil, I would think, would be the argument right there if you're not washing it as much, but it's not dirty. The point is, it gets a little bit flaky right there. I'm not really sure why. It's irrelevant. But I put a full hair mask on, especially concentrating, again, from here down to get the ends and whatnot, but at least once a week for a couple of hours, you know, I'll slick it up real good and put a little bun on top of my head and wear it, and then it takes a good 2 to 3 shampoos to get it out. But then it feels wonderful and soft, and I really like it very much. Yeah, next up is the Petty Egg. As seen on TV. Yes, it is, and it really works. It really does work. You can't say that about every single solitary as seen on TV product, but this is one of the really good ones. I got this about 1.5 years ago from Lipstick Vanessa. I'll link her channel below, and comes apart. This is a little scrape part you scrape your feet with, and it snaps there, and then when you're scraping, all of the nasty foot shavings collect there and you dump them. And you store it like that, and on the bottom there's another little foot scraper thing to smooth out your feet. And I will say this, make sure that it's after your bath or shower when your feet are soft, because if you try to do this on dry feet, it will shred your feet and you'll be bleeding. But I'm so very impressed with this. I've mentioned it once or twice before. It's just a really good product. Lifesaver because I don't have a chance to get pedicures as often as I would like to. And if you don't get them that often and you're not doing anything to take care of your feet, they look really snarly, and nobody wants to see those things. So I like to wear flip-flops in the summer and sandals, and this definitely helps me be able to do that without being so very embarrassed. So definitely check, if you've been wondering about it, check it out. Check it out, it's worth it. I promise you it's worth it. It is good stuff. All right, moving on, brushes. Let's talk about brushes. If you've been here a while, you know that I hate cleaning my brushes, and my philosophy in that is I don't have a lot of breakouts, and some people be like, well, I do breakouts sometimes, but I will argue that I don't think it's from the brushes. I could be wrong because I'm lazy. But I cleaned all of my brushes. I even Instagrammed and tweeted it. I will link Instagram and Twitter below if you are on there. Come chit chat with me, that'd be awesome. But the stuff that I use, I got this from Kristen Game. She gave me the idea to get this. This is what she uses. It's the Masters Brush Cleaner. You can get it at Michael's Craft Store. You can get it on Amazon. And it's just a hard formula, and you take your brush under some water and rub it in there, And man, this stuff is amazing. It really, it gets every little bit out. Whereas the few random times I've cleaned my brushes before, the stuff that I used before, it would get most of it out and then you'd just get sick of rubbing and scrubbing it, so you moved on. But no, this stuff really gets it all out. It's amazing. I can't say enough good things about it, especially if you're someone who doesn't clean their brushes, but every once in a while like I am. You want to try this. It is good and it's affordable. Very, very affordable. All right, next, foundation. Probably not going to be a surprise for you. Revlon Color Stay. That's what I've been using this month. I am probably going to move to the Revlon is it Nearly Naked? Revlon Naked or Nearly Naked as the warmer months come on, and I like to wear something a little bit lighter, but I can actually still use this in the summer anyways. It's not too heavy because you can kind of put it on a little bit of a thin layer, but I can't even say enough good things about Revlon Color Stay. I can't. It's amazing. Let me next move on to a few things that have surprised the fool out of me this month. And these are things that I've had for a while and I should have tried earlier. I don't know why I didn't. First, this is something I got from Canada when I went in August, but I have really, really used it for the entire month. It's from Quo, Q-U-O. I'm pretty sure it's Quo, Q-U-E. Quo. Anyway, it is their illuminating concealer. And I didn't expect too much from this. I don't know why, because I'm negative and pessimistic, but it's their illuminating concealer. And I have a lot of good things to say about this. Not only does it conceal, but it is illuminating. And I just have really loving, I'm wearing it today. I really love the effect that I get from it when using this. I also have the NARS Radiant Creamy, is it Radiant? The NARS Creamy Concealer, the newest one they came out with a while ago. This one beats it. I'm doing another Concealer Chronicles. That'll be in it. This will be in it. But if I have to pick between the NARS Creamy one and this, I would pick this one over the NARS. It's in their Shoppers Drug Mart. Is that where I did get Shoppers Drug Mart? I'm pretty sure I got it from there. But I didn't pay too much for it. It's a Canadian drugstore brand. This stuff is really good. I really, really like it. I'm glad that my mom goes to Canada frequently because I will definitely have her pick some up for me since I don't go up there very often. And yeah, I was shocked. Another thing that surprised me quite a bit is another thing that I've had for a while from e.l.f. It is their Jumbo Lip Gloss Stick. So this would be like the Revlon version, the Kissable Balm Stains, or a Clinique Chubby Stick. And I want to say this one was $1. I really like it. Now, I have a couple colors of these. The darker ones for me seem to work a little bit better and I like a little bit more. The lighter ones, not so much, but this color right here it is called Sugar Starter? Sugar is a Starter? I think it's, I don't know. Sugar is a Starter. I'll put it right here just to make sure. I don't really know, but it's nice. And what I use this for, I use this as a lip liner and to fill in my lips below whatever product I'm wearing. And normally I'll pile up a bunch of products, but today I only have this and this on. And this is the other surprise. The little Maybelline New York. Oh my gosh, what are these called? Please, please, please. The Elixir, the Maybelline New York Elixirs. And so these are the two that I have on today. And now I haven't had them on long today, but I put them on as I was getting ready to film this and I like it. I like them very much. They feel soft. I like them. I like them very much. They're soft. There's this especially because everybody loves my swatches. I'm not complaining about that. Look at the color payoff. And it really is. It's soft. It's creamy. It's nice. And then this is nice and pigmented. And it's moist. Yep, I said it. It's moist and it feels nice on your lips. But this color combo I have been wearing and will continue to wear probably all throughout the summer on and off with other things as well. But definitely these two things and this were surprise products for me that performed a lot better than maybe I had expected. Not that I'm looking for things to perform negatively. Next is something that may or may not have been in my monthly favorites last month and I don't even care because I've used it all month again because I love it. It's the Armani Maestro Fusion Blush. And I did a whole entire separate review on it. I'll link it below, I'll link it here somewhere, but this stuff, while it is ridiculously expensive, I love it, I love it, I love it. A little bit goes a super far way. I'm wearing it today. It stays. I don't care what you do. You can put it on first thing in the morning and you put it on, and I don't care what's going on during the day. You can be running errands and it could be a little bit warm out. You could be sweating a little bit, and the stuff is staying until you even try and take it off. You have to make a definite effort to take it off. I love it. Love, look at it. So, look, that. Crazy pigmented. You only need a little bit. Oh, look, they all kind of go together, don't they? Yep, they do, because they're on my face. I love it so very much. I'm in love with it. I love it. Next, I would like to talk to you about your nose hair. And some of you just went, what? I don't have any nose hair. Yeah, you do. And you might want to pay attention to it. Okay, so it might not be as bad for some as others, but I will say this. When I was younger, I can even look back at photos that were taken at a not so very flattering angle, and I was like, oh, not good. And like, I think one of them was my graduation photos. It just wasn't good. And the point is that as you get older, you're gonna have to deal with these things. I'm 37, and I never thought I would have as much nose hair issues with my nose hair, whatever, as I do now. And you can use several different things. You can use a traditional nose hair clipper, and we have one, and I use it sometimes, but the best thing is this thing. I'm sure you guys have all seen this. I think this was originally an As Seen on TV product too, but you can find them anywhere for anywhere from like $4 to $10. See, this has got a light on it, and it's just basically a little razor blade, like not razor blade, like clippers, like mini clippers. And yep, I'm not gonna completely do it, but I turn them on and I go up in there and around to remove the nose hair. And I know this is not the most funnest thing to talk about. I get that, but I do feel like I really feel like it's necessary. And also, you could use this to shave your face. I use a number 10 blade. I know I've been talking about doing a video on this for a while, and I am gonna do it on shaving your face. That is something that I do regularly. Not with a regular Bic or anything, but I use a number 10 razor blade like surgeons use, a scalpel. But you can absolutely use this to get rid of your, you know, your mustache and your little whiskers there and pretty much everywhere. And I'm like a Wookiee, orangutan, whatever, that gets hair up there, and your peach fuzz here, I get rid of it all. And no, it doesn't make your hair go back faster. I'll go into that in the video, but this thing, I love this thing. I just really think that every single solitary woman ever needs this in their lives. But don't forget the main purpose for it, nose hair. Nose hair. Use it, use it. You'll thank me, use it, use it. Should I show you my nose hair? You wanna my lack of? Because I did it the other day. Sexy, so sexy. No, it's not. Since I talked about brush cleaning, and I don't normally talk about brushes, I thought I would bring two brushes to you and show you basically the main two that I use on my lid and highlight, and they're from Real Techniques. These are them. Nope, they're not clean because I use them tonight getting ready. And this way you also know that I use them. This one is the base shadow brush right here, because that's what everyone does, they hold their hand. And I use that on my lid. And actually what I use this with tonight, and what I've been using a lot this month, I'll just throw in another little favorite, has been this Sephora color. It's the Prisma Chrome eyeshadow. Dazzle number 18, I guess. And it doesn't, you can look at it, you can be like, you haven't been using that. Look closely, please. See the little marks in there? And yeah, I barely touched it. You don't need, it doesn't look like much is gone because you barely need to touch this stuff to get a color on your brush or on your finger. And that's on my lid today with something else over it. But that's the brush that I use. And the other one that I use for my brow bone and highlight is the Deluxe Crease Brush. Yes, it says it's a crease brush. It says it's a crease brush. But for me, I am not talented enough to put that in my crease. I feel like it's too fat for my crease. So I use it up here and up there, and then I go down and here and here. But these are my main two brushes that I use on a daily basis. I love these things. I think they're great. I was thinking of doing a brush video for you, not because I'm a brush expert, but I know that we all use them when we're getting ready, and I thought maybe you'd be interested in what I use. Let me know if you are. Do me a favor and thumbs up if you are and you want to see that kind of a video. I'll do it for you. And I signed up to be a Sigma affiliate, and some of you just went, oh God, you and everyone else. Yeah, me and everyone else. But I signed up last summer or fall, and you've never seen a Sigma code in my video or seen me talk about them because I have been very conflicted about it. There are several Sigma brushes that I use and love, but I also feel like Sigma has upped their prices a lot lately. I guess maybe even the last year or two. I just feel like they're a lot more expensive than they used to be. They're good brushes, but I don't understand why all of a sudden they've exploded, and maybe that's just me being cheap. I don't know, but I have a good variety of the Real Techniques, the e.l.f., the Sigma, and whatnot. So if you'd like to see what I use on a daily basis, let me know, and I would be happy to share that with you. And I'll even clean them for you before I do the video. Yeah, Kristen Game, I just said that. Okay, so two more things, and I will let you go. First of those two things is a nail polish color from OPI. It is Dim Sum Plum. Right here. And nope, I don't have it on today, but I had this on for the majority of the month of April. And the reason why I love this color and kept going back to it is because this color will pull pink or purple depending on what you're wearing. And I love colors like that. I love colors that, depending on what you're wearing or what light you're in or what you're doing, you can look down and go, oh, that's just a really fun, you know, pinkish kind of color or purpley. And it's just the perfect color in between. I know it's probably not coming off so much there. The color that you're seeing even now is what it looks like, that I'm seeing in the viewfinder, is what it looks like right here in my hand now. But it's 11 o'clock at night. I have artificial lighting, and this, again, in different lighting, daylight, whatever, depending on what you're wearing, it pulls pink or it pulls purple, and I really like it very much, which is why I kept putting it on my nails. I reapply my nail polish at least twice a week, if not 3 times. And I put this on 4 times this month, and that's a lot for me. Normally I go to something different, and I went from this to this actually last night. I think last night. Anyway, the point is I really like it. It's a really nice color, especially with the whole orchid thing going on for this year. And lastly is from the Balm Mary Luminizer. It's a highlighter, and while I am doing this right now, the first thing that just came to my mind is I forgot to put it on tonight. My favorites are this and the Dior Amber Diamonds, and I will swatch it. So you see right there. And I love this because it's not glittery and it's not too thick and opaque that you put it on and you just feel like you're a disco ball. Yep, that's the normal correlation with these kinds of things, but it really is nice. If you put it on with the right brush, you just sweep it over those spots that you're supposed to, which are right here and here, and you put a little down your nose and maybe here and your forehead. It just depends, but it just kind of gives you a nice glowy look, and I really, really love this stuff. I've had it for a long time. It's something that I reach for frequently, and I probably always will. Actually, there was even a rumor, maybe a year and a half ago, they were discontinuing it, and I was seriously was getting ready to buy like 10 of them. And of course, it was a big lie, and I can't stand that when they put the rumors out there like, oh, it's gonna be discontinued, because then everyone kind of gets frantic about it. That's not even the point of this video. But that's it. Those are my favorites for this month, and let me know your thoughts on them. Let me know about the brush video if you want to see it, or anything. Let me know anything that's on your mind. Let me know below. Subscribe. I would love it if you did. If not, just check back in, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.